Joining us this morning out here again is Great Neck parents. Got Dave Seamus up on camera assisting Anthony Avasis, working production. And of course, the Great Neck Bruins getting ready to have some fun out here this morning. As everybody knows, this morning Great Neck is in second place currently. Unique position for them because they're usually second from bottom. But enjoying second place for a few moments here right now. Currently undefeated. No losses, couple ties, and a few wins here. Coached this morning by brothers Robert and Connor Campbell, facing off against GNY Stars. GNY Stars in their traveling blue and orange outfits, looking a lot like the Islanders. I know that Seamus and Anthony have a little partial to the Islander colors, so they may be focusing on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise
on
and direct your
the
attention
colors.
to the American
Hopefully
flag
not.
singing
Hopefully they're
our
going with the
national
Bruins, yellow and black. Not joining me this morning is Dr. Scott, so we're not going to have our usual color commentary and medical reports. Dr. Scott is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, after having an uneventful weekend out in Las Vegas. He's hoping to improve on that with the 2-for-1 order, which is 2 beers and 1 order of wings, and you're going to be the king in Harrisburg, PA. Action has started here with Great Neck trying to get it out of their zone. On the puck right now is Zach Hyman. Sending it up is Mike Nygaard skating it now. Mike Nygaard making a move, shoots, and loose puck after it's deflected, and the rebound, they don't get to it. Greater New York now trying to bring it back up. Greater New York player goes down. With Brandon Lee getting a hold of the puck and sending it into the zone. Skating towards it is Eddie Wong. Eddie gets a hold of it, sends it back up towards the point. They get it towards the front of the net with Mike Nygaard not quite set up to put it in. Send it back towards the center. Shot attempt, and doesn't go in. Lucas keeps it in the zone. Mike Nygaard trying to get it towards the net, fighting behind the boards for it. Still behind the net. Coming around. And they're on the point now. They're going to get it out. Yep, comes out, and they're skating it down hard. Getting to it is Zach Hyman. I'm getting a hold of it, looking to bring it out. Skating it up, brings it up the middle. A little dangerous doing that, but they happen to get it out. Get a line change here. Greater New York trying to capitalize on that opportunity, but fortunately, Vosis is there to break up the play. Player runs into George, goes down, and they get it into the Stars zone right now with the puck going towards the front of the net, and they get it in. 12:49. They score first goal of the game, 1-0. Great Neck going up by a goal right now. Remember last week, Great Neck did a little bit of a similar thing. Ended up tying with the Islanders, going up 3 goals and then going flat, and then having to come back and fight their way for a tie. George on the face-off sends it over to Vosis. Vosis fighting for it, goes down. Gabe puts it into the zone. Good job, Gabe, putting it up against the boards. Squirts needed Gabe this morning, teach them how to do that. Even though the Squirts won this morning, having trouble understanding getting it against the boards and sending it up. Icing now. Again, a line change here with Gorenstein coming in on the face-off. He's going to send it over probably to Caroline if he can. Got a break, waiting for the stop in action to resume. Puck goes down, Dust sends it over to Caroline. She sends it back towards the middle, and GNY tries to get a hold of it unsuccessfully. Caroline comes back, sends it up against the boards. Great Neck becoming a little bit more effective with putting it up against the boards regularly. Skating it right now is Ethan Tamari. Tamari gets it into the zone. And a whistle. Looks like we have an offsides maybe. Clock stops at 12:17 the first period with a change in lines, slight change in lines. Coming out on D is Jonathan, I want to win, and Alessandro. Alessandro puts it into the Stars zone. They manage to get it back out for the moment, and Alessandro attempts to send it back in. Skating it up now is Gorenstein. Gorenstein sends it towards the middle. Unfortunately, swarmed by Stars. And we have a little bit of a back and forth, sending it offsides again. This break in action brought to you by SNA Skate Shop. They are leading the way in automated technology in which no human beings are working at the skate shop at this point. Unfortunately, they don't have the robotic technology to replace those humans, so the shop right now basically has no one. Wynn keeping it in the zone with Dettori sending it over. Stars try to get it out. There's DeMarchi to keep it in. Stars skating it around, looking for a way to get it out. Sends it up to a Star, and Great Neck there to break up the play with DeMarchi. They send it over. Good stop by DeMarchi to knock it down. Dettori gets a hold of it, puts it up against the boards. Fight for the puck. DeMarchi goes down with Brian Dye getting hit. Get the cross check, and there's going to be a penalty on the Stars for that. Who's coming in on the power play now? We're taking a look at this. On the power play, it's going to be Lucas and Fogarty on looking to play some heavy offense, not their usual position. Try to get this thing moving. Dettori sends it over to Tembekis. Tembekis can't get a hold of the puck. Lucas gets a hold of it, sends it over to Dettori. Dettori can't get a hold of it. They send it across. Stars get a hold of it now on the penalty. 1:42 to go in the penalty on the power play. And getting a hold of it is Lucas. Lucas comes around, and Tembekis there to fight. They got to do a better job here getting it out of the zone. Chasing it down. And there's going to be no icing on that play. They run into each other there. And 1:10 left on the power play. Great Neck sends it over. They're in the zone. Tembekis skating it up. Shoots. Blocked. minute left on the power play, with line change coming in, putting some fresh legs out on the ice to see if they can go ahead and do something with this opportunity. Coming in is Alessandro, and for those of you who don't know, I've been describing him as a gorilla, but anybody who sees him play knows Casey Strime is the gorilla. Strime gets through Strime's legs there, chasing it down, 48 seconds to go on the power play. Coming around is Nygaard. Nygaard can't get a hold of the puck. Fighting for it is Eddie. Eddie and DeMarshy get it into the zone and comes back out. DeMarshy keeps it back in the zone. Chasing it down now, 26 left on the power play. Great Neck not really being effective here. Neither line really organizing or putting a plan in place to try to get something going. It looks like we're going to have another stop and play here. 16 seconds left to go on the power play. This break in action brought to you by the Sparks Automatic Skate Sharpener. Now that Arthur Camp is nowhere to be found in the skate shop, looks like we're going to have to buy one of the Sparks Skate Sharpeners and just do these kids' skates automatically that way. Skating it now is Eddie. 1 second left on the power play. They come in. G and Y back at full strength here. Whiffs it, and skating it down now is Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee coming down with the puck, and he's got two players all over him. It goes towards the net, but taken away by one of the G and Y players. We're gonna have a line change here now. Coming in on D is John Wynn and Zach Hyman. They've been a pretty effective pair here so far this season. Vosis on the face-off. Gets it to George. George sends it over to Wynn. Wynn shoots. Blocked. G and White gets it out of the zone. Chasing it down is Tumbekis and Hyman. G and White gets a hold of it. Almost good opportunity to shoot there. Then you got Sean Devlin. Wynn fighting for the puck here. Sends it back behind the net. Tumbekis there to break the wraparound. Hyman trying to get the puck out of the zone. Wynn going for the puck behind the net. Skating it up. Devlin getting a hold of it. Here comes Vosis. Vosis shoots, goes down. 1-0, 7:34 left to go in the first period here. 54 seconds on the power play. Dettori on the faceoff. The Gorilla shoots, goes wide to the left, deflected by the goalie. Gorilla keeps it in the zone. Gornston does a little chip there. Comes around. Dettori try to do something with it, sends it up back towards the point. Lucas can't quite get to it, comes out. Strime there to move it back in. Nice breakup by Strime. Very good. Second time, third time. on the power play here, they're being very ineffective in terms of controlling the puck, really fighting to. And there goes GNY getting a hold of the puck again, broken up by Lucas. Dettori gets a hold of it, full strength again here. Power play over. Second power play not resulting in anything here for Great Neck. Good job by GNY keeping this a 1-0 game right now, notwithstanding the penalties. Great Neck shoots. Deflected by the goalie. Back behind the net right now. Shopping going on back there. Coming out with his GNY. Trying to get it out of the zone. Lucas there to keep it in the zone, but GNY manages it with Strime getting a hold of it in the neutral zone. Nygaard trying to put it back in. Strime there. Strime chasing it down. Let's see what the Gorilla's going to do here. Skating it around, sends it to Lucas. Up to Gorenstein. Gorenstein going to skate it in. Gets a little blocked up over there, but gets back in somewhat of a control over it. Sends it towards the net. Tori's not set up to try and capitalize on it. Strime keeping it in the zone. And there's Lucas. Jesus. I think he just hit the emergency brake on his skates. All right, Gorilla. GNY keeps it in the zone. Here comes Lucas again. Try to get it out. Tori there to pick up the puck. Skating down with him is Caroline and Lucas. In comes Fogarty. Out goes to Tori. In comes Tamari. In comes Alessandro. Got Fogarty and Alessandro on D. Again, good formidable group on D here. Great Neck shoots, gets deflected. Stays in the zone. Caroline getting a hold of the puck. GNY trying to get it out. And getting a hold of it is Nygaard. Nygaard is going to shoot. Goes wide to the left. GNY hold of the puck for the moment. And they're skating it down. Doing a good job is Fogarty getting back on D with Alessandro. They're going to try to do something here. It goes wide to the right. Fogarty gets a hold of it. Fogarty sent up. Ref is there. Blaine throwing his body right in the front of the puck there. Can't get it out. Got Brian Dye skating around, goes down. And now you got Fogarty and Alessandro back on D. Got to watch the pass here. He's going to puck hog it, so he can't quite get a hold of it. Which is probably a good break for Great Neck there. Dye coming back. And the refs are right in the middle of that. Fogarty tries to get it out. Dye gets a hold of it against the boards. Comes back. Fogarty sends it up against the boards. These refs will not get out of their way. Here's GNY now trying to put it, get control of it, bring it back into their own zone. Caroline there to keep it in the zone. Caroline again keeping it in the zone. And it goes both between Caroline and Alessandro's legs. Icing here. We're going to have a line change now. Good opportunity. 3:08 to go in the first period. Still a 1-0 game right now. You got winning Gabe on D. George on the faceoff. GNY sends it up, and it's loose. And Ryan lets it go over there. Gabe comes back around. And George there to give Gabe some help. Good job by Dettori blocking that shot. Dettori taking it. And here they go. Oh, can't quite get his stick on it. And they're going to skate back around. Great Neck looking a little sloppy here. You got to be careful. Caroline, they send it over. Thank God nobody was set up for it on GNY. They're going to try and set it back up over here. Good stop by Ryan. Ryan seeing some action finally here. Good job. Ryan's been playing very consistent this last few games, but unlike typical Great Neck goalies of the past, they're actually helping him out, and he's not seeing as much action as they normally would. We're going to have to maybe consider a sponsorship from like Vivarin or Red Bull to keep Ryan awake in the future if this keeps up. Bring it up the boards. Getting a hold of it is Hyman. Back, George grabs it, brings it back behind the net. Great GNY Stars try to get their hands on it. And they send it back into the zone. Back behind the net as GNY and Hyman comes around. They're going to try and do something with it. Sends it up to the point. GNY really capitalizing here, trying to get the puck. And George sends it out. Good job. They're getting them out of a little bit of a sticky situation there. There's Lucas. Jesus. Dye trying to skate it up. GNY gets a hold of it. They're going to shoot. Goes wide to the left, back behind the net. Front of the net, thank God nobody's set up, and Hyman was there to stop it in any event. Nygaard starting to skate it up, gets broken up by GNY, but there's Lucas to try and send it back out. Lucas sends it out towards the center. Yikes. Offsides, thank God. 45 seconds to go in the first period. Great Neck haven't shown much life in terms of offense since the goal that went in early on in the first period. Failing to capitalize on 2 power plays. Great in New York now trying to do something here, and got 27 seconds left in the first period. Great Neck trying to get it out of the zone. GNY ready to put it back in here, and they're skating up. They're going to try and send it towards the center. Ryan's ready for it, covers, and you have a break here. Good job, Ryan. Nice stop. Beautiful. Great catch, Ryan. 10 seconds to go in the first period. GNY really trying to score here. Nygaard on the face-off. DeMarchi and Wong in front of the net. Comes towards the net. There, Gorilla to try to get it out. They're going to bring it back towards the net here again. 2 seconds. 1 second. We're done here for the first period. Great Neck probably getting a much-needed break right now. Get a chance to hit the reset switch. This morning he was having problems with the volume control. He had it on full blast. A couple of our older fans here, to the extent that they couldn't hear, clearly could hear this, and were looking to run out of the building. A couple of hearing aids were thrown in the garbage, actually. On the face-off right now is Tembekis, beginning of the second period. Great Neck trying to get into the zone. Front of the goalie. GNY up. And you're going to have GNY try to get it out. They're looking for an opportunity here. But there to keep it in is Vosas. Wynn sending it back behind the boards. Chasing it down now is Devlin, number 2. Devlin finally settling in with his number. I guess he's gotten comfortable with the number 2. Coming around, keeping it in the zone is Lucas. And it goes back out. 14-16 in the first period. Coming out is Tembekis and Vosas. Actually, we have a whole line change here. Coming in is Gorenstein, Caroline, Tamari. Got Zach Hyman. Gorenstein goes down, deflected. GNY now trying to bring it around, but there's the Gorilla. Gorilla sends it around, but they don't get it out. GNY trying to get something going here. Puck comes around. Again, GNY here keeping it in the zone, but getting a hold of it is Gorenstein. Gorenstein passes, but Caroline's not quite there yet. Comes out. GNY trying to get it back in, passing over. Caroline there to keep it out. And again, there's the Gorilla. He's got a hold of the puck. It's a GNY player. And they score. Little sloppy this round here. Little sloppy. So we got a 1-1 game here in the second period, 13:09 to go. Tembekis and on the face-off with Vittori and Brian Dye. Is skating it up. Got Lucas skating it up. Dye gets a hold of it, shoots, goes wide to the right. Vittori there to try to keep it in the zone. So far, up. Goes up in the air, and you got Lucas chasing it down. They're going to let it ice. They're going to let it ice. No icing. Vittori gets it out, and here comes Tembekis. Good job by Tembekis. Can't quite get to it. He sends it back up. GNY now skating it up. And he goes down. GNY trying to score. Ryan, good job deflecting it out. Tembekis sending it around the boards. Vittori gets a hold of it. Vittori skating. What's Vittori going to do? He's coming. Here's Vittori. He's going to shoot. Nice job, Vittori, except it gets deflected. There's George. Dye gets a hold of it, except it pops out, comes out of the zone. GNY skating it down. And there goes Alessandro goes down, and George to back him up. George gets a hold of it. George using his body a lot on these guys, wearing them down. Nice job by Alessandro. And there's Lucas sending it to Nygaard. Come on! Mr. Nygaard's coming down, and he's good. Oh, geez, and it pops right out. And it goes in. Excellent job by Mark Vittori. Holy crap, did you just see? That was awesome. But you know what the biggest problem right now is? What I just noticed? The crappy stitching on Vittori's jersey. It is absolute crap, notwithstanding that he was able to score. Okay, here comes Eddie. GNY looking to do something here now with the down by a goal again. 2-1, 10:58 to go in the second period. They send it towards the front of the net. A little dangerous there, but Great Neck managed to get a hold of it. Good job. Eddie coming. Eddie's skating fast. Eddie's shooting. Nice shot, except it gets blocked. And then you have Brandon Lee back on the puck for the rebound. He grabs a hold of it. He's skating now. He's bringing it around. And he's going to come around for the front of the net, except that GNY gets a hold of it, trying to get it out of the zone. They do. The Gorillas there in the neutral try to pop it back in. There's Gabe chasing it down, try to get it out of the zone. He's successful. Eddie coming, passes it. Nygaard can't get a hold of it, but Eddie's back again. GNY sending it up. They can't set. Strime is there. He's using his body as well, doing a terrific job. They send it across the net. Going down is Brandon Lee. GNY tries to shoot. GNY again tries to shoot. Great Neck deflects. Trying to get it out of the zone. Gabe there to help Ryan a little bit. They try the wraparound, hit him. And a great job by Ryan keeping it, blocking that and sending it flying. Strime against the board with Nygaard fighting for it. They're not giving any way. And there's Strime. GNY trying to get a hold of the puck. And they're skating back and forth. And to get a hold of it. And there's Ryan there on the block. Great job. Excellent job by Ryan. Tracking that puck the entire time. Could have been a moment when GNY tied it up, but Ryan tracked the puck well, and no score here. 9:04 with 2-1 lead right now. Great Neck. Unusual place for Great Neck to be, but not so far, not this season. Biggest problem this season has been once they take a 2 or 3 goal lead, skating on their heels. Let's see if they can avoid that today. Seem to kind of be going back into that mode at the end of the first period, but see if they can break that habit right now. They shoot. Good job by Ryan. Fogarty down there trying to get the puck out of the zone. GNY skating it around. They're going to send it towards the center. He's going to set up a shoot. He gets, again, goes wide to the right across the front of the net. Vos is trying to get it out. GNY shoots, goes wide, comes up around the boards. And there's nice. Good job by Fogarty keeping it in the zone, but they're waved off, and they're bringing out some fresh legs here. In comes Gorenstein, Caroline, Lucas, and it looks like DeMarshy down there. And Caroline attack. Good job by Caroline. Lucas sets it over to Caroline. Great job by Caroline putting it in the zone. Need to do a little bit more of that. Tamari to keep it back around. Gorenstein behind the net. Tamari fighting for it. They're going to try and get it out here. Lucas and Caroline back on D here right now. Skates it. Goes wide. GNY again trying to get a hold of it. Keep it in the zone. Goes out. And Caroline, nice. There's Gorenstein. Gorenstein sends it towards the middle. GNY. Got DeMarshy on D. And another goal goes in. This is going to be 2-2 right now with 7:14 to go in the second period. These guys coming in now, and they're going to have to put another goal in. Tembeckis on the face-off, 7:14 to go in the second period, 2-2. Gets his feet on it, goes down. Sending it up into the zone. Chasing it down is Dettori and GNY. There to keep it in is Brian Dye. And you have a puck coming in from the synthetic ice, breaking up or delaying the game here. Sends it back over, and now with a little bit of confusion, we're going to restore some, play. Tembeckis on the face-off, goes down, covers, gets all. They get a hold of it. There's Dettori. Ooh, didn't quite get a hold of it. Oh my God, that stitching on that number. Dettori goes down. Dettori goes down. Looks upset. I think it's the numbers. 6:45 to go in the second period. Tembeckis on the face-off. Wynn keeping it in the zone. Again, Wynn, lets it go out. And now chasing it down is Dettori. GNY trying to capitalize on this and can't. Coming back down is Dettori, skating nicely. Tembeckis there to help. Dettori comes around, got everybody tied up nicely. Goes back to the point, shoots, loose puck, covered by the goalie. Little bit of a scuffle going on here at the end of the play. Let's see what they're going to do here. No penalty called. We've got Nygaard on the face-off right now. 6:10 to go. With puck on Eddie, gets loose. Down there to keep it in. Well, not keep it in. GNY shoots. Goes wide to the left, thankfully. Eddie there at the puck, trying to get against the boards. You have Great Neck trying to skate it up now. Here comes Nygaard. Nygaard skating. He's coming. Sends it to the front of net. Eddie's not set up to stick down. DeMarchi sends it around. Eddie, what's he going to do? He's going to send it up towards Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee kicks it back. And here comes Nygaard. Nygaard gets deflected. And there's Eddie. Wynn chasing it down, gets loose, and GNY is in the Great Neck zone trying to capitalize now. Eddie getting a hold of the puck. GNY shoots, loose by the net there. Deflected. Sends it. Gets it out of the zone. GNY going back in. Tripped up. And Great Neck gets it out of the zone again. There comes Nygaard. Nygaard sends it toward the center. And sends it up towards the front of the net. Brandon. And you got an offsides here. With 4:27 to go in the second period. 2-2. On the face-off now is Vosis. Out there with him is Dettori and Devlin. Sending it back this way is Lucas. Devlin skating it down. He's going to pass it over to Vosas. Vosas attempts the shot. It gets deflected to the right. There's Dettori. Dettori sends it up to the point there. Point keeps it in. Dettori shoots. Deflected by the goalie. Up against the boards now. Great Neck fighting to keep it in the zone. Comes loose and out. Great New York skating it. He's going to try to shoot. Goes around wide. Great Neck skating it up. Lucas. Greater New York loose. Gabe. Nice. Puts it up against the boards. Lucas there to pick it up. Oh, can't get a hold of it. Shoots. Deflected. GNY goes down. And Lucas goes in for a little time. As you guys know, Lucas likes a box. They got his usual breakfast waiting for him there, a cup of coffee. Got a call into his probation officer from the phone there. So Lucas basically is just taking a couple minutes there just to get himself up to speed with everything he needs to do. 3:18 with a 2-minute penalty. Great Neck's going to be on the penalty kill for the first time today. Gorenstein on the face-off for the penalty kill. Goes towards the center. GNY tries to shoot. Stopped by Ryan. Ryan's going to have to do a really good job here to keep this a 2-2 game. Skating it up. GNY getting a hold of it to bring it back. Tamari up, skating it is Fogarty. Fogarty's chasing it down. He's there. Gorenstein getting a hold of it. Gorenstein sending it up to the point. Point keeps it back in. Gorenstein again attempting to get it out from the other side. Sorry, not Gorenstein. That was, I think, Tamari. Can't see it from this angle. And I think we got a GNY player that's going to be called on a penalty here. And Strime goes in the box too. So you're down 2 men right now. In comes Tumbekis, Dye, Dettori. They're going to have some work here to do. Zach Hyman, too, is going to have to be on his toes the whole time here. Tumbekis on the face-off. Going to have a resumption of the action right now. 2:31 the second period. Goes towards a goal. Get a hold of it, get it out. And here comes Dettori chasing it, skating it down. Sends it. Dye shoots. Nice attempt here to score. Dettori, Dye, and Tumbekis seem to have a nice little rhythm going here. Hopefully they don't fall short on the penalty here, though. Tembekus on the face-off again. Goes under his feet, but gets a hold of it. G&Y. Dye sends it around the boards. Minute 35 to go. Tembekus there to fight for it. Tori. They're trying to get it towards the center here, it looks like. He does. He can't get. Minute 15 to go. Wynn and Hyman on the on defense now. It goes across, and G&Y is not set up to try and take the shot. Minute 6 left in the penalty kill. Trying to get out of zone, goes back towards the center. Loose right now. G&Y sends it up to the point. Point sends it back. Going towards the center, nobody set up. Tori gets a hold of it, sends it across. He's going to try and skate it up. Nice job crossing over. Again with the cross. Tori again with the cross. And gets deflected out.
This is the last minute of play in the period.
There's Tori. Let's see if he's going to do something here. Oh, we got George. G&Y player goes down. Stick in there by Gabe. And Ryan deflects it. And we get another call here. Another penalty with Dye going in the box with 12 seconds on the penalty kill. These guys are really going to kill themselves here with the penalties right now. 2-2 game, but they're on another penalty here. G&Y sends it over. Greatneck gets it out. 35 seconds left to go in the period. Greatneck going to need a little few seconds there to regroup. DeMarshy. And they keep it out. Good job. And here we go. Nygaard skating it down with 18 seconds. Good job by Nygaard. And he puts it in. Great job. Excellent job by Nygaard. 12 seconds in the second period. And great job on this penalty kill, doing what they needed to do here to get this thing, put themselves up by 1 goal again. Nicely done. Good job, Mr. Nygaard. Minute 29 left on the penalty. So Greatneck's going to now have to protect this lead again. They got to play smart here for the next 7 seconds. And then they're going to come back in the third period, and they're still going to have a minute 15 or so left on the minute 16 left on the penalty. So they're going to, I think Coach Campbell's going to need to talk to them about the penalties right now, and they're going to have to get a little bit smarter for this third period. Play smart, play aggressive. Getting ready to come back in action right now with Nygaard coming in on the face-off. Lucas and DeMarshy on defense. Brandon Lee getting a hold of Pat. Little operatic sounds from Mr. DeMarshy's father, Stefano. Minute 2 left on the penalty kill here with DeMarshy sending it back into the zone, trying to make something of this. Tembekus fighting for the puck. He decides to send it towards the center. GNY there to take it. They're going to try and get it out here. Lucas there to stop it. Loses the stick. Goes down and gets it. DeMarschi, they can't capitalize on it. They lose it and comes back around. Nygaard there, they put it up on the center. Thankfully, can't capitalize on it a second time. Nygaard skating it. There with him is Brandon Lee. Lucas whiffs it. DeMarschi sends it out. Crawford trying to do something with it, and they're not set up. Loose. Nice. Okay. 13:43 to go in the third period. Great Neck up by a goal, 3-2. Coming in is Fogarty, the Gorilla. Looks like Vosis. Then you got Dettori and Devlin. Devlin and Fogarty covering the net right now. Vosis goes down. In there is the Gorilla to push it out. They shoot. Deflected off the pole. Again, keeping it in the zone. They send it towards the center. Fogarty trying to get a hold of it. The Gorilla trying to push it. Yep, does a good job there. Devlin sending it towards the center. A little dangerous. GNY. Nygaard sending it over to Devlin. Devlin going up against the boards. Goes loose, thankfully. And there goes Mark on the breakaway. And here we go. Goes wide to the left, high left. 12:46 to go in the third period. Skating it down. Got Fogarty, Gorilla trying to get it out. There's Vosis. Fogarty helping cover the net. Dettori. GNY shoots, deflected by Vosis. Getting a hold of it is Devlin. Loses it. And they're offsides. Maybe give Great Neck a little bit of a break here to do a line change. 12:12 to go in the third period. Gorenstein on the faceoff right now. Hyman and Wynn on D with Tamari out there giving some help. GNY shoots. Nice stop by Ryan. Loose puck. Gorenstein gets a hold of it, puts it up against the boards. Good job. Gorenstein now chasing it down. Goes across to Tamari. Loose again. Great Neck keeping it in the zone. Gorenstein. GNY getting a hold of it, and now Wynn is going to have to deal with this. Good job by Wynn breaking that play up. Goes back behind the net with Wynn getting a hold of it, puts it up against the boards, and trying to keep it in, but it's coming out. With Wynn again putting it up against the boards, putting it into the zone, and it's going to be an icing here. .11-12 to go in the third period. Dettori, Tumbekis, Nygaard with Lucas, and I think that's Gabe, or let's see, yep. GNY shoots, goes wide to the left here. GNY gets a hold of the puck, whiffs it. Tumbekis there. Tumbekis sends it up, and they're running to chase it down now. GNY skating it up. They send it up against the boards. With Dettori getting it, skating it down, sorry. Sends it over towards the middle. Gets deflected. Gets a hold of it again. He's trying to skate it towards the net. Timbeck is there, back to the point. Point's going to shoot. Goes wide to the right. Gabe lets it slip by, but you got Lucas there on D. They're going to pass it towards the middle. He's not set up for it. Goes back behind the net. Gabe sending it up against the boards there with Nygaard to Dettori. GNY is going to skate it back behind the net, try to get it out. GNY grabs a hold of it, but you have the gorilla there to keep it back in the zone. George sends it to the front. They're not set up to, comes across. Dettori's not quite set. Fighting for it again. GNY trying to get it out of the zone. There you go, Nygaard. Nygaard skating it. Gets a little bit tripped up. He gets pushed out by Lucas. With Ryan pushing it to the left. Good job, to the right from your vantage point. Lucas puts it up. Good job. 9:05 to go in the third period. They're chasing it down. There's Nygaard. They're going to try and score again. Sends it up towards the front. Tumbekis deflected. Nygaard, no goal. $8:50 to go, 3-2 game right now. Coming in is Fogarty and DeMarchi on D. Got Eddie. Devlin, oh, excuse me, Gabe on the faceoff, right? Number 12, is that it? Or is that, I'm sorry, that's Brian Dye. Couldn't see the number. There's too many twos. Can't see both the twos. So it was Dye on the faceoff. There's GNY getting pushed around by Dye and Wong. And down goes Lee. GNY trying to skate it. Shoots high. DeMarchi bringing it around. Point deflected. Eddie lose the puck. There's a good job by Brandon sending it back towards the zone. In the GNY zone now. GNY's got a hold of the puck. They're going to try to get it out. Nobody at point to stop that. They get to it. They managed to get to it. 7:51 to go in the third period. On the face-off is Nygaard. Coming in is Strime on D. Gets a hold of it. They send it towards the front of the net. Goal gets a hold of it. Oh, it goes wide. And now they got to run it down. There's DeMarchi. He's set up though, and Strime gets a hold of it. Sends it over to DeMarchi. DeMarchi sends it back to Strime. Good, very good puck passing right now. Passing is. They're really doing a good job here. They've learned that they can't skate faster than the puck. GNY is going to try and take the shot here. Gets deflected. Great job by the Gorilla again. Nygaard going down, putting it into the zone. GNY again trying to do something here. He goes down as he collides with Vosis. The airbags went off on that one. Got a break in action here. Fortunately, I don't have Dr. Scott here to give us his medical report. Looks like we have a GNY skater got shaken up, got himself rattled out there. As Dr. Scott would say, since he's in Pennsylvania, he got his bell rung. He's off the ice, and they're going to bring in somebody else. Seven minutes to go in this game. A lot of hockey left to be played right now. Nygaard on the face-off. Action resumes with Lucas getting a hold of the puck, skating it, and he's going to shoot. Goes wide. GNY now just skating it out. GNY again skating it. DeMarshy, and he's broken up by Lucas. It goes across the front. They're not ready for that. And there's Nygaard skating it up again to Vosis. Vosis is going to shoot, and Tumbekis there on the rebound, and he covers. No goal. .6:27 to go. The line comes off. We get a replacement right now with Gorenstein on the face-off. Wynn and Gabe on D. Tamari is Gabe trying to put it back in. Comes loose. Wynn over to Caroline. Caroline puts it up against the boards and back into the zone with Tamari. Nice job by Tamari. Gets deflected by the goalie. Somebody went down there. And now you got Wynn. Good job by Wynn to break up that play. Greater New York trying to shoot. Back. Gabe there. Gabe sending it back out. Good job by Tamari to get there. Tamari sending it in, smartly sending it into the zone. Strime coming in, and DeMarshy coming back in on D with Dettori, Tumbekis, and Nygaard on the offense. Tumbekis coming off of a 60-yard return yesterday against Locust Valley. That was Strime, the gorilla came and banged on the glass just as any big gorilla would, looking for a banana. Goes towards the net. Ryan DeMarshy there to get it out. Casey trying to get it up against the boards. And there's Nygaard. Nygaard trying to skate it out. Somebody goes down. There's Dettori. Dettori skating it. Dettori turns around, sends it up towards Strime. Strime shoots. George gets deflected. GNY skating it down. DeMarshy there, puts it back up against the boards, sends it back into the zone. GNY trying to get it out. Back again, Strime. GNY trying to get it out. And getting a hold of it is DeMarshy. DeMarshy again against the boards. They put it into the zone. Comes back out. And again, DeMarshy gets a hold of it, puts it against the boards. Dettori trying to get a hold of it. Nygaard finally gets a hold of it, skates it, loses it. Tumbekis trying to send it up in front of the net. 4:20 to go here in this third period. GNY skating it down. And they're going to try and come around, except that DeMarshy's right there. He's not going to let Ryan actually get a chance to get his glove on that. They're actually helping and providing some D instead of playing on their heels. So you got DeMarchi now putting it up against the board. And the Gorilla, he's given no way. And there's Nygaard. And they're trying to put the puck in. A couple GNY players go down again. And they're going to get called on that one. Tembekis goes, oh no, on Tembekis? Tembekis goes in. Jesus, 3:33 to go. Not an unneeded penalty right now. Not that you ever need one, but with 3:33 to go, trying to protect the 3-2 lead. For 2 minutes of the 3:33 remaining, they're going to be on a penalty kill here. So you got win, and good job by Lucas. And here comes Brian Dye. They're going to try and shoot. Gets deflected. Still, puck's still moving around. Lucas keeping it in the zone. Again, a shot gets deflected. Lucas keeping it in the zone. Goes loose again. Minute 28 to go with the third period. You got Lucas sending it up towards the center. But you know they can't ice the puck now on the penalty kill. New rule this year. Basically forcing them to play, which should cut down on the penalties if they're smart. But so far, no one's going to accuse Great Neck of being smart here. And there goes Lucas. Minute to go. .54 seconds on the penalty. Dye throwing his body into that one. Sends it back up against the boards. GNY puts a leg against it. Up against the boards right now with 41 seconds to go, third period, up 3-2. Up against the boards again. And there's Brandon Lee to try to get it out. Strime helping him out. He goes down. Lucas trying to get it out. GNY keeping it back in. It goes up behind the boards. And now you're going to have Lucas punch it out. Good job by Lucas. Then they clear it out. Good job. There goes Brandon Lee. He's going to try and take that puck and score. And he shoots, gets blocked by the goalie. Good block by the goalie, but excellent job by Brandon Lee trying to score there. Really good job. 11 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Great Neck playing really strong and aggressively on the penalty kill, almost as if they have 5 players out there. So we've got now coming in take over is Nygaard. Gorilla stays in and DeMarchi stays in. Lucas comes off, and you're going to have Vosis assisting on the offense. Vosis tries to chip it in, gets deflected. Sending it up. He's going to hold it. Player goes down, and now you have a stick with the Strime doing a good job, forcing him to shoot wide. Tembekis comes out now with the penalty over. And good job by DeMarchi to clear it. There's Vosis fighting for it. He goes down. Puck is loose. Comes around by GNY. DeMarchi gets a hold of it. Sends it back towards the zone. There's Vosis. He's going to skate it. And they shoot. And it's whistled. Empty net. Gold was not counted. I think we had an offsides here. 52 seconds to go in the third period. Great Neck having to do 2 things here. 1, play some strong D, and 2, try to keep control of the puck for this last 52 seconds and even attempt to score. They're going to send the goalie back in. All right. So coming in for the last 52 seconds here, what may be the last line coming in for 50 seconds is Dettori on the face-off, Lucas and Strime on D with Nygaard, and Tumbekus assisting on the offense. Tumbekus going down, looking to break up the play. Lucas covering the front of the net with George trying to get the puck out of the zone, doesn't get there. They're going to try and shoot here. It's going to come across. Nope. They're skating it. No goal. "29 seconds left. All right, on the face-off is Nygaard. George gets a hold of it, sends it. They keep it in. Goes wide, thankfully. 19 seconds. He's come around. Good job by Strime. And there's George. Excellent job by George clearing it out. 8 seconds to go, 6, 5. They're going to whistle this as an icing. .9 seconds to go here. They're going to keep this line out right now. Coming in, they're going to keep the same line, it looks like, for the end of this game with Dettori and Nygaard taking the face off and really just switching George, Lucas, and Strime to defense. Dettori is moving in. They try to do something here. They're going to shoot. And it hits the pole, and they win. Excellent. Great job, gentlemen, finishing out the game and winning. Awesome.